Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. Somebody come get her. Bow, 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 bow. Somebody come get her. Yo, Zuki plays. What's up, dude? Putting my stream link in the comment section in case anybody wants to come up and chillax with me, talk it out, see what's going on, see what's up. You know what I mean? Catching what I'm putting down. Feeling what I'm saying. Rainy day. Yeah, we got like a couple sprinkles today. That's about it. It's been kind of dry today. Well, hello, newbie in here. Rural girl. I've never seen you in any streams of mine. What's up? Welcome in. Glad you're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just unboxing some merch. Hey, Shelbean, what's up? How are you doing today? Hey, I posted my link if you want to come up, hang out with us, Shelbean. I'm just doing some unboxing and showing everyone what I got for my races. Burl Girl, I'm gonna be doing races. If you don't know what races are, we go live. I go live with mainly dirt fishing, and I will be also live on next Monday. Not this coming Monday, but next Monday, the October 9th. I'll be live in Cash Money's live doing races with them. But I will also be doing live with mainly dirt fishing tomorrow during his live, and we'll be doing races together. Which, if you don't know what races are, oh, there she is. Add to the stage. Let me get my sounder to my headset.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, testing.
Can you hear me?
What's up? I can hear you.
Yay. Looks like you got some nice goodies.
Oh yeah, I just got my order in and a couple of wins also.
Nice. Love me some shiny.
Oh yeah. Oh sweet. These came with capsules, so I don't have to use my capsules I just bought. Sweetness.
Oh, I was so disappointed. I bought capsules and I bought small ones. But I got really pretty half dollars now.
Yeah.
Pretty quarters.
So there's only 2 coins I have to use capsules for. So I already have capsules for my maples. Oh shoot, I gotta go get my maple tube because I got maples. I finally filled my tube of 2023 maples. So I got the last 3 of them today.
So, rural girl, where are you from? Seeing as you found your way here.
Yeah, to this tiny little YouTuber called Supreme Ginger Stacker. I'm just a little guy.
I like the little guys.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Little fella.
I tell you what, this month I've had the best month I've had on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
I I have won more stuff this month than I've ever won before.
dude, me too. I won like 3 coins in 1 month. Like I'm over
Three,
here just like, heck
three.
yes,
I had to
yeah.
get me a whole new box.
So here's one of my wins. Here, let me pull my stuff up here. I got the Blackbeard
Nice.
from RC. This is his custom graded capsule.
I won a dragon from him the other night. The new 24 dragon.
Oh yeah, which one?
It's around.
This one.
Mm,
This is the Asahi,
seems like it is an Asahi round.
or is it this one? Scottsdale.
I think it's the Asahi.
Okay. Yeah, Asahi is very nice. Both of them are really nice.
I
So yeah,
usually stay away from the Asahi because the backgrounds, the flip sides just aren't pretty.
yeah, it's
I
really
like those bonus.
smoky.
I like those bonus coins where it's pretty on the back or the front as well as the what you're getting.
Oh yeah, definitely.
My favorite that I've got lately is the Golden Eagle. It has the Malta Cross on the back.
This
That sucker is bad to the bone. Yes,
I
that.
I got two of them. I just got them in the mail.
They're pretty awesome.
So yeah, I got two of them for races.
Nice.
I might keep one because collectability. And when I bought them, like the next day, they were out of stock.
Well, you should keep one then.
Yep. And
Everybody likes ship coins.
I got this too.
Is that the Linden Leaf?
Yep. Mythical Forest series. I got two of those.
I didn't pick up on any of those.
I think they're really cool. I love. Look at this. Look at the background. Like, ugh, it's
Those are
gorgeous.
those are made by the Geiger.
Germania.
It's
Germania
Jamaica,
mint.
but Geiger makes them.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Huh. No
Or
wonder
Jamaica
they're
makes
gorgeous.
the Geiger. I'm not sure how that really works, but those are all made at the same place.
Yeah. And I got the COAs for them as well.
COAs didn't come with the Golden Eagle, did they?
Nope.
I didn't understand that. Why?
Yeah, I don't know
They did
either.
COAs with everything.
Yeah, that's weird. But yeah, I got some cool coinage. I got a partial. It's kind of like a rainbow toner around the edge.
Mm, can't go wrong with the ladies.
You know,
What year's that one?
1889. Oh,
Nice. I've still yet to get an O or a CC. I dream big though.
yeah.
It'll happen sooner or later.
Yeah, I got it at my LCS. I think for $42.
Nice. You know, I've won most of mine off $4 and $5 races.
Yeah. And this was an expensive coin.
Ooh, that's that mermaid, isn't it?
Yep, antique version.
Some coins I like in the antique, some I don't. That one pops better in the antique.
Oh yeah, watch. Look at this back. Look at the back of it.
Ooh,
I know. That is really nice.
how much higher was the antique version?
Just over $36.
Let's see, I see the match over here on the other side, and
Yep.
it's antiqued. Yep.
Then I got the kookaburra.
Hello, Miss Donna.
Hey Donna,
Ooh, I
what's
got one
up?
of those too. Those are nice. I've never been one for the coops, but I like the kookaburra.
Yeah.
I've
And
got a panda now.
this is my wife's birth year, 1990. A 1990 kook.
Nice.
It's got a little rim toning and makes it almost look antiqued. It's really cool. And it's got like a burnished background to it. It's really cool.
Ooh, I really don't want to butcher your name. Zuka play?
Zuki
Yeah,
play.
Zuki play.
At least that's what I call it. But yeah, I got also these. Uh both in VF condition.
Ooh, Indian heads.
Yeah, 1902 and 1906.
I won a boat ton of pennies in my EOS box from Mainly.
Yeah.
I don't know enough to tell anybody anything about them.
These are about $10 each coin. Definitely in this condition.
I see gold.
Oh yeah, this will be a race too.
Nice.
Got to share the love, share the gold.
Everybody loves the gold, whether they say they do or not.
Oh, are you ready for this, Shelby? I don't think you're ready for this. Look at that.
Ooh,
That is a new
elephant.
2024 African elephant.
Nice, nice.
It's like perfectly proofed. That's a face reveal coin right there. I got to be careful with that coin.
Hey, it's Joseph. How are you?
Yeah, what's up, Joseph? Welcome in. I'll just showing everyone my new pickups for the races. I got the Golden Eagle. I love the background design in that.
Who are you going to race with to start with?
um, I've been racing with mainly dirt fishing every time I get a Thursday off,
Awesome.
and sometimes if I get into Saturday, I'll race with him on Saturday.
Well, you'll be welcome come Saturdays for sure.
Yeah, I
Love the OS box.
hey, my silver journey. What's up, dude? All right, be right back. I gotta get my tube of maples here quick and fill them.
My silver journey. Pink waiting, pink waiting. Yeah. This is my takeover. How many silvers do you think I can grab before he notices? Haha. I'd never take somebody's silver. But we could give maybe a piece of his away. I'm just kidding. Who knows? Maybe I'll give a piece away. telling them I'm going to give your silver away.
All right. What's up? What's going on?
Well, I told them I was going to see how many of your silvers I could take before you noticed, but I don't take people's silvers. They would, and I said maybe I'll give a piece of your silver away. Ooh, that'd be 20 of those bad boys, wouldn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
I take it you collect maple leaves.
Oh yeah, maples are my favorite.
See, I don't pick on just one thing in particular to keep picking up. I see it, I like it. Yeah, that's the one today.
Right?
So it's just whatever hits my fancy.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Joseph is receiving a surprise from Tiger Stacker.
Nice. I knew I'd won a freebie ounce from AG47 Saturday, but I didn't even know what kind I'd won. It was an Amex at Max. It's a nice enough coin. Then I had a 64 Kennedy in there too. I didn't even know I'd won. I didn't remember I'd won. So should I ask what years you're missing on the Maple Leafs?
What's up?
Should I ask what years you're missing on the Maple Leafs?
I'm just doing the 2023s. That's the whole tube is the 2023s.
Oh,
I don't really collect each year.
okay.
I was thinking about doing that, but so far I got the 2011, and which is really crazy. All right, here's a story about that. I that was my first coin that I bought uh beginning stacking. So I went on Money Metals, uh online Money Metals, and they had a sale going on for random year maple leaves. So I was like, sure. Yeah, I don't have any coins yet, so I might as well do it. So it comes in the mail, and I'm like, wow, these are all 2011s. And turns out 2011 is the year that I graduated high school.
Nice.
So I was like, what a coincidence. That's crazy.
I've only got one coin that I've actually bought outright. Everything else I win in races or gals. I paid. I ponied up for a ship coin. It's a 2 ounce Isle of Man. Beautiful,
Yeah.
and it just keeps holding its value and gaining.
Yep.
People seem to like them. People will appreciate seeing the glove.
Yeah, definitely for these beauties. If
My
it
mom
ain't.
absolutely hates it when she sees somebody handling the coins.
But yeah, my silver journey, my tube is finished.
Nice.
Tube of 2023 maples. All filled and finished. Boom.
I see a flag over here on the left side.
A
Which
flag.
one is that? Man with the flag or man on the flag?
You talking about this?
No, down here on the bottom.
Oh, that's a Second Amendment
Well, I should have
round.
known like that.
Yep. Has the Second Amendment on the back.
Looks like you'll have plenty of things for me to pick from on Saturday.
Yep. And
I think I figured out with the world by then. Have a
then we
little.
got Aphrodite.
Ooh, the goddess of love.
Uh huh. Look at the back. Ugh.
Ooh, that is sweet.
Yeah. I want to collect all the gods of Olympus, but that Zeus coin is ridiculous.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's the first in the series, and it's going for like $100 or so online.
Yeah. I don't buy anything off eBay.
Aries is like 36 to like $37 on Amex, and they're the only ones that sell it right now. It's crazy.
Max does seem to have the hold on the coin market.
Yeah, they got all the good stuff.
Did they switch up to where you got to buy $500 worth to get free shipping?
I don't know. I haven't gotten on there in a little bit. Let's see.
I noticed everybody was talking about that.
Let's put the other coins in capsules here.
I've got to buy capsules first this month.
You know, I realized that not too long ago that Hobby Lobby has capsules.
They do.
Yeah, I did not know that.
How much do they run at Hobby Lobby?
These are 40 millimeter, and they're $6 for 10.
Oh no, we need to go with Amazon. You get the 40 millimeter, 100 of them for $12.99.
Really?
Yes.
I did not see that because my LCS sells them for 55 cents, and I was like, wow, that's pretty good. But I didn't know.
Well, they're probably buying them off Amazon.
Yeah, they said that they have a wholesaler that they purchase big boxes of them with.
Well, that makes sense.
So
They probably buy a whole case for like $100.
yeah,
When I say a case, you're probably looking at 1,000 plus.
yeah.
Yeah, people love the ship coins. They
Oh
come
yeah.
from woodwork for the ship coins. So anytime at the LCS you can find an older ship coin that looks good, buy it.
Oh, definitely.
I have found that more people collect those than anything else.
Yeah.
And they come from everywhere. And if you can pull out something really old, people will pay dear for it.
Oh, of course. Speaking of
Or
old,
they don't have.
all right. So here's another thing. Couple coins I picked up, also. Dead Man Tell No Tales.
Mm.
Very smoky design on it. But yeah, I got 2 of those. Yep, I got the goods. I got the goods today.
I need some stands. I never sell mine though. I have sold a few, but in general, once I get it, it's there.
Yeah. I just figured I'd try to have some fun with it and try to make money for my student loans so I can pay them off faster. Little,
Hey,
little extra money for the student loans.
well, pretty much every time you sell a coin, you've made at least $15.
Yeah,
So it's hard not to.
right.
Yeah, I love that
And
coin.
somebody gets a coin for $6. So it's a win-win.
I honestly like the 4 for 15 better.
Yeah, dude. I was gonna do that tomorrow. I was gonna do 4 for 15.
Mainly doesn't run on Thursdays.
Yeah, he does.
No,
Or sorry, Fridays. Yeah, Fridays. He runs.
he be at Mads tomorrow trying to win again. That one eludes me. I can win his EOS box, but I cannot win Insane. I've come in twice, 2 times.
Sweet. I won a coin from Beans, and he gave me his sticker.
Roll Tide, baby.
Roll Tide. Yeah, Beans won both of my dragon coins. So he won the Asahi and won one of the Scottsdale. And
I,
then I turned around and won his race also. And I picked up, let me get out the thing here quick. He taped this coin up like crazy.
I just stacked it. How are you?
Oh, just stack it. Uh, Here, come on up with us. Just stack it. If you're not busy, come on up. Anybody can come up. My Silver Journey, if you want to come up, you can. Come on up. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, I'm not really great at this. My job is to say hi to everybody. People give me a blue wrench, that's what I do. My job is to say hi to everybody.
Welcome in, all. Everybody and all. All right, finally got it out of the case or the plastic. All right, this is what I picked up from Beans.
Oh. Let's see. 23?
Yep. Everybody loves their Germania. She's the girl. She's the famous girl around these parts. Lady Germania. All right, so old coins. I got these years: 1911, 1907, 1900, and 1890. V nickels,
B nickels.
all in good condition. About $5 a coin.
Oh, dirty water coins and collectibles.
Hey, Dirty Water. Hey, hey, DW. You able to come up? Join us. I posted the link. Here, let me post it again if you didn't see it. Come on up with us. Chillax. Hang out. You know what I mean? Catching my drift?
Somebody come help. I need to fix food for my hungry man before he becomes angry.
Oh, gotta feed the bear.
Yeah, Mama Bear's kind of hungry too.
Mama bear gotta get some food in her too. Yeah. Let me show you another coin that I picked up. This I picked up on Whatnot. Got a good deal on it. It's a $70 coin. I got it for a good price on it.
Ooh.
1909 VDB ICG MS64.
I'll give you a coin that everybody likes. There's a set of 4. They're triangle shipwreck coins from Australia.
Oh.
Every time people see them, they go crazy. I have 1. I'm definitely looking for more.
Oh no, Dirty Water, I'm sorry. Poor Dirty Water is cleaning water at work. But yeah, this beautiful little old specimen, 1909, is, I believe, the first year of the Lincoln Senate. But yeah, that'll be a selection as well. Oh, here's Just Stack It.
What's going on, boss?
What's up?
I actually made it to another coin shop, and I picked up something. I got to do a little more research on it, but it's a drachma, and it has an owl reverse. It's not the I think the big one, but I did pick one up. Camera's not going to do it justice, but I did pick one up. It's got the owl on the reverse, so I'm excited to look into this a little bit. Paid a little bit for it, but I just don't see stuff like that normally.
Right. That's where they get you, man. You're like, oh, I've never seen anything like that. Take my money. Take it all.
Essentially, that's what happened. But it was weird. It's the first shop I've ever been in.
Bye, Silver Journey. You have a good day, dude. Don't work too hard, man. Life's too short.
So he told me something no other coin shop has told me, because I'm traveling. I don't have a lot of cash with me. I asked him, I said, well, if I use a card, like, how bad are you going to hit me on the, the fee? And he said, if you use a credit card, it's 4%. But if you use a debit card and like enter in your PIN number, there's no charge.
Oh.
Which over in Ohio, it doesn't matter. If you use a card, they charge 4%. So I'm kind of curious if he's able to do that here. I wonder why more shops don't do it that way.
It must be, I don't know, the state, I guess.
It could be. It could be the state. Maybe something the way the taxes work or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So I saw you got the garage in order.
My camera, I have the worst mount for my camera because it's a phone mount. So I'm just like barely clamping onto it. Yes, sir. We're getting some stuff fixed on the house now. Uh, then we can get that our parents' canoe out, and then I can probably hook up some lights and stuff, better lights than what we had in there now. So it's still work in progress.
So, are you gonna be doing like a lot of casting from the 3D prints? Is that the plan?
Yeah, yeah. I still gotta work on that on the 3D printer.
I'm gonna step down and let you fellas have at it.
Okay.
Fix the food.
Yeah. Go get some grub.
Y'all have
See
a
you
good
later,
night.
Bean.
Yeah.
Take
See
it
you
easy.
later.
So I tried to I did a video and I showed it in the video a while back. I got like an oriental, we'll call it ingot, like one of those weird kind of bowl shaped looking ingots. It's just real small.
Okay.
And I tried to cast that. And just because of its complex shape, it didn't really turn out right. It was close, but I basically destroyed the mold when I tried to remove the piece from the casting sand.
Yeah.
So it's a fine line. I'm starting to realize with you almost need it to be symmetrical, not completely, but it helps a lot. And anything with like complex angles
Right.
is gonna be difficult. And I think that's where you get into. Have you looked at the lost wax casting at all?
I did look into that. I also looked at the investment casting,
Hmm.
and that's a long process in itself. But
Yeah.
it's late a lack of like hand pouring. It's more of you're making a statue, you know.
Well, I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. So there is
Yeah.
still some craft, especially if you're carving a piece or something like to begin with.
Right.
It's still like basically a replication of that work.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw it, and you need, I mean, for some of them, you need the vacuum,
Right.
and then it seems to me like you could make the investment mold, melt out the wax, and I'm sure like the bottom is going to be an issue because you can't pour through. You'll have to figure that part out. But you could kind of just pour it, but I don't know if that's going to go the right way. They seem to say that the vacuum is necessary to really pull the metal all the way through all the detail of that mold. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna steer clear of it for now and just see what I can do with like contemporary molding and pouring and stuff.
Right. Right. Did you
Have
share
you?
us out so we can get more people?
I did not. I will though. Did you? Have you poured anything yet?
No, I have not. I have not warmed her up at all. I haven't even plugged it in.
Did you? Okay, so you have to prime those crucibles, right?
Right. I got the flux and everything for it.
Well, no, not even just the flux. Like you have to temper them. Sorry, I used the wrong word.
Oh, temper?
Temper them. Yeah, so you get them up to, I think it's about 500 degrees for, I think it's about 10 minutes, and then let them cool down normally, like take their time to cool on their own.
Okay.
And then it's going to last a lot longer. If you don't do that, you run the risk of cracking it the first time you use it.
Oh. Well, snap.
Yeah, I read the directions.
Shoot. I definitely did not.
Well, I'm glad I mentioned that then because
Yeah, definitely.
that'll make a mess of your forge if it happens to break while you have silver in it. You
Yeah.
know, then you're trying to get it all out of the bottom of the oven. What is that?
Yeah. Gold Eagle.
Golden Eagle. Who makes that?
Germanian.
Oh, okay, okay. Wait,
Germanian.
is that new round that
Uh
they were coming
huh.
out with? Oh, That's pretty. I was wondering what those were going to look like. How's the cost on them?
It's I think I bought them at like 32, 31 maybe.
Okay.
They're
But
sold out
silver's
right now.
Yeah, silver's tumbled a little bit though in the last week or so, so it was probably a little higher. So that's
Yeah.
not a hateful premium on those.
Nope. Almost every coin on Monument Metals, the cheapest one I can find, it
Hmm.
that they're like those Asahi dragons are like $26 right now.
Yeah, the shop I was just in up here, he had generics at like 26.50, I think,
Yeah.
right now. I didn't buy any generics. I just bought this and one other thing that I'm not going to show. But this, I'm not afraid to tell you, ran me $200. So I have to do a little more research. But I don't think it's the contemporary like Athenian owl that everyone refers to. I think maybe it's like a subsequent kind of piece that they came out with. It definitely looks smaller.
Yeah.
So it's only like, what's it say, 3.7 grams of silver,
Hmm.
but it's old. It's crazy old, and
She
actually,
old.
it's got a lot of detail on it.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with it.
But yeah, almost every time I go to the LCS, everything's above $30 or at 30.
Hmm.
Like no
Well,
matter what. It's like,
well, I was talking to the guy in that shop, and it sucks because it's my first time walking in there. I wasn't about to like ask him for an interview or anything, but
yeah.
he got real talkative towards the end. But we were talking, and we were talking about the markets and how they react to things and different stuff. And he said, the general public doesn't get it. He said they operate completely reverse when it comes to precious metals. They come in when the price is high because they feel like
Exactly.
they're missing out, and
Yep.
they buy a bunch of stuff, and then the price goes down, they get fearful, and then they sell it. He goes, I've seen people buy and sell stuff at his shop within like 6 months. Like they come in and they buy, and he goes, I know they took a loss on it,
Yeah.
just because of spot price. But
Yep.
he said the general public just doesn't get it. You just really have to continually stop in, continually buy, whether it's a little or a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And, that dollar cost averaging over time is going to work in your favor. But the
Yeah.
general public, he said, when the price is down, hardly anybody comes in. But when it's up, his shop's full. It's crazy.
yeah. Yep. yeah. That stuff. I I could never do that. Even when I started stacking, uh, I I would not try to buy anything when the price went up. I would not like even if I didn't know it was gonna go down or up even more. Like maybe I bought one or two coins when it went up because I thought it was gonna keep on going up. But even when it went down, that coin still, it was only like a couple dollars off compared to when
Right.
I bought it.
Yeah. And that's the interesting thing, though, is that that's the game we're all playing because we know it's going to go up
Yeah.
eventually by some substantial amount, and we'll hit like a new floor where we really don't drop below, say, like 30. And so that's the problem, is trying to figure out when that is. And, every time there's a price hike, everyone always says it's going to come back down. But at some point, it really doesn't. We're not
Yeah.
going to see $10, $12 silver ever again.
Yeah. See, the thing is, when I bought my first 10-ounce RCM bar, I really wanted to collect them, but every time I looked online, they were always sold out. Like
Hmm.
it was crazy. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
these son of a biscuits just like keep on buying all of them. And then it finally came on sale on Monument Metals, the one website that I love. I was like, hell yeah. And it was going for $300. And I was like, screw it, I'm gonna get it because I rarely ever see it
Mhm.
in stock. So once I bought it, silver price went way down. I bought it at $300 and it went down the next chance or whatever. It went down to like 280. I was like, it sucks, but it's all right because I love collecting the RCM stuff, the maples, the RCMs, and that is one of the 10-ounce bars that I will always want to buy. It's one of my favorites.
I remember it wasn't too far in the past. I think we were down around like $20 spot price.
Yeah,
And I wanted to buy more like big bars, 10-ounce bars and things. I
yeah.
think I bought a couple. But I was like, no, like I kind of figured maybe it's going to go down a little bit more, so I held off. And then we jumped right back up to like 22 or 23 like instantly, and I was kicking myself for it.
Yep. See, when that happens and I wait and then it goes up again, I'm like, ah, you know what? I'll get it next time. You know,
Yeah.
unless it's something that sells out and is low mintage, so they'll never have it again, and then it sells out and price goes up. I'm just like crying
Yeah.
inside.
Well, and then too, especially with like the mint products, that's a fine line. Like you can usually kind of listen to the market and the people, and they'll kind of give you an idea of what's going to be the hot items from the mint that year. But there's some mint products that the secondary market has them for way less than you could have bought them from the mint for originally. So it's, yeah, you just got to play that game. Some things are going to go up in value and then others not so much. It just depends on how
Yeah.
much the people want them.
Yep.
Why are you showing off now? Where that's an ICG '09 VDB
Yep.
in
MS64.
64 brown. That's nice.
Yep.
That's
It'll
real
be a
nice.
pick, or if somebody wants to bin it, I will let them bin it.
So when you really start running stuff, like have you thought about putting together like one of the online spreadsheets?
Uh, I've never been into a spreadsheet kind of guy. I've never really got into that type of
Well,
you
that's
know
the thing. Like
vision.
set up the template the first time, and then you basically just change the stuff that you're listing. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
And so it wouldn't be that bad, but then everybody can view it. You don't have to answer all the questions about what's the bin on that one, or
Yeah.
that one a race, or is that like what's going on with it. A lot of the people do it, and it seems to work pretty well in some cases.
Yeah. I think I wouldn't want to get a second monitor for that. That'd be pretty cool to do that with a second monitor.
Oh, you don't have a second monitor on
No,
this
I'm.
setup? Okay. Yeah, it's tough with one monitor. I always feel like I have right
Here's
now.
the stand. Watch this.
Oh, jeez. That's the camera stand?
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
It's for holding my phone. It
Yeah,
it it
don't
slides
touch
in.
it.
Yep. I sneeze and it just hurricane throughout the camera. You know.
Yeah, that's where you got to be
Ow.
careful. So I have an external monitor on my laptop, but yeah, when I'm down to one screen, I feel crippled on a computer. Like if
Dude,
I'm really doing anything, web surfing, you're fine. But like any kind of real work or research, I need multiple screens.
dude.
I can't.
I was at Best Buy and oh my god, my wallet was shaking. I went into the monitor area and they
Mm.
had a gigantic curved monitor for $1,000. It was three
What's
times the size as
hold
mine.
on? What's like one of the really long ones?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll tell you
Huge.
this: the guy at work, of course, because we're not paying for things. At some point, he kept talking about this monitor setup, and he's moving from another site to our new site. And he kept talking, oh, I got to get all that stuff. I got to bring it over. And I was like, oh, what's the big deal? Like, he's like, no, I'm bringing my stuff. I'm like, okay, fine. I mean, the company bought it, but still, like, okay. But then he brings it. It's two 32-inch curved monitors.
God.
I can't even begin to tell you what this is like. It changes everything about having a computer set up because they curve around you. You have two of them. They're gigantic.
Yeah.
It really is. It's like a whole different world. And I don't like hooking up to it because then I have to change all my aspect ratios to make everything
Yeah.
look right.
Yeah.
But he's got it set up and he swears by it. It's the same thing I was just saying. Like when he doesn't have it, he feels crippled. So
Oh,
that's
um,
expensive.
I was talking to the people. Oh, I just touched it. I was talking to someone on Whatnot while I was, chilling, watching their live. And I just figured I'd ask, hey, do you guys have the 2 coin set germanium Fafnir dragon coins? And they're like, no, but we might be able to get it. I'm like, oh, really? So I messaged him and he's like, remind me, if I forget, whatever. So I messaged him and he's like, hey, I might have one. And what's your price range? I told him around maybe 200 to 250.
Okay.
And then he found one for $240. And it's in the 2 coin capsule. So it's in the infinity capsule. So I was messaging him and I told him I wanted to buy it.
So wait,
Because
did you say the Fenrir?
Fafnir. Fafnir.
Which one is that?
It's the 2020 Beast series. It's a very expensive coin set.
Oh, okay. Wait, the dragon one?
Yeah, the dragon.
Yeah. So wait, now is it just the regular or is it the
Yeah.
color?
Yeah, I
Just
wanted a plain one because the colorized are like freaking $500.
Yeah, there's like I think there's a green one, there's a purple one.
Yeah, the
There's
purple one's
different.
badass.
Yeah. Well, and then they did that with the Fenrir this year. There
Yeah.
were, I think, a couple different colorized ones, and that's the wolf.
Yep. It's the I think it's the werewolf or the what was Sirius Black? What was he? He wasn't a
Uh,
werewolf. What was he?
oh, don't ask me Harry Potter questions.
Shoot.
Lichen?
What was Sirius Black?
According to Wikipedia, Sirius Black is a fictional character in J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series.
Answer your question.
Okay, here it is. I guess it just says he was a large black dog. It doesn't really. So he changed by the moon. So I'm guessing he was a werewolf. I thought he was something different.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they call it something.
Right.
Like the Twilight werewolves
Demon
were.
dog or something.
Yeah,
Hey,
like I
we
never
got
even got into it.
we got 6 people in watching, but nobody's chatting. Everybody
Yeah,
needs to chat it up, y'all.
yeah, I noticed.
The chat is frozen.
It's a Thursday though,
Yeah,
right?
it's a Thursday.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hang out here for a bit, and then I'm going out to dinner. I fly out tomorrow to go back home, so I'm kind of.
Right. Have you
It's
seen
been a
this
long
yet?
couple of weeks.
Have you seen this coin yet? It's
No,
the Valkyrie
it's
series.
Germania, right?
Yep, Germania, Valkyrie series, Hildegard.
Okay. A little wolf next to her.
Look at the back.
Wolf howling. The double-headed eagle. Okay. That's not bad.
Look at the rim detail, dude.
Yeah, that whole thing's
Oh,
like sunk in.
it's
And
so
then
gorgeous.
the fields are proof like that's the thing, man, with like Germania. I think Intaglio is another one. Like you just look at something and you know, sorry about that. Apparently I got popular all of a sudden. Um, you just look at those things and you know that it's one of their products. Germania, like
Yep,
can just see it. It can be something you've never seen before. You just know it's Germania. They mix the shiny proof like fields with the frosted, and that wears off of the dyes. The
yeah,
frosting, like think of our proof coins that we have. Like sometimes you have the cameo and sometimes you don't.
right,
So they don't get the life out of those. Everybody kind of gets upset sometimes about the premium associated with Germania stuff, but
right,
the life of their dyes is so much shorter than pretty much any other product because it's going to lose that frosting on those areas, and so
exactly.
then they have to put it out of commission or retool the die. um, and then they probably, I'd be surprised if they get like 2 or 5,000 pieces off of a run.
Yeah. Rural Girl says she's just lurking while doing dishes.
I'm bad for that too though, and that's why I understand even when I live stream I try to hit the chat. I'm often bad about it, but like I'll listen to people all the time. I'll watch videos and not comment a whole lot, especially if I'm just like I set it on to my subscription tab and I just hit play and like start letting it run through stuff. And
Yeah,
so I'm really bad for not. I try to hit the like button when the videos change, but I'll watch tons of videos and not comment. So I don't hate on anybody for that too much,
exactly.
but it's the thought that counts. Like a lot of people watch me in the background, especially when I'm doing like coin hunts and stuff. So,
But
so
yeah, this is
how,
a coin that I got from Whatnot. Got a good deal on it.
okay, so that's how you got that one?
Yeah,
Because you don't see a lot of those graded, especially not like ICG,
yeah.
and so I hope you didn't pay too crazy much for it. How was it?
It's
Or
a
was it?
it's a $70 coin on the gray sheet, and I bought it for $43.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah,
That's not bad at all.
after shipping, it was $43.
Did you ever think of breaking it out and getting it regraded before trying to sell it? That might work out in your favor.
I don't know. I never sent anything in, so I have no clue what to do in that instance. So
I feel like the system's a little archaic.
yeah,
I feel like they could streamline it a bit with online submissions, and I think they have it to a degree, but you still have to fill out the whole paper and everything when you send in. I'm getting around to it, but I might throw a couple of the smaller things at Annex first, just
hey,
to just to get something.
SNC Collecting is in here.
I don't know that guy.
Yeah,
I
I've
don't know
never heard
him.
of him.
Never seen him before in my life.
My silver journey went had to go to work, so he is
I think
unfortunately
I think
occupado.
I think he's back home from his trip. I saw a short where they were working, it looked like. I thought it funny, the guy was questioning stuff as they
Everybody knows
lifted up
me.
one of those large HVAC units onto a roof.
Come on in, SNC. Come on, join us.
Everyone knows me. Yeah, I'm sure you're on a bunch of lists.
Yeah. What
Like
kind of
most of
list?
us are. Well, yeah. Well, I put out that Mint ID video. Now, there's a couple of things I should have done more research, but I'm traveling, so um, I needed some content, and that was part of it. But um, apparently, with the Mint ID products, that's like the primary concern of most people. It seems like is whether or not they're tracking any of that information from those bars. Now, it is only locally scannable, but once you scan it, like your account on Mint ID, right?
Right.
Then they know you've scanned it. So if you're continuously scanning stuff or you scan the same thing more than once, they pretty much have a good idea that you have it. And I don't think it's an issue until or unless, like some companies do sometimes when they get in hot water, um, they give that list to Big Brother.
Right.
So wasn't that the deal? Do you know what happened with the Liberty safes? Like there was a
Uh,
whole thing about it, and I don't have one, so I didn't care to like find out. But
I
like,
guess it was some guy got in trouble for some freaking reason, and while he was gone, uh, the FBI raided his home, and somehow they called up the company of the safes and asked them, "Hey, what's the master key of his safe?" And they gave it to him.
oh, so that's okay. I knew they gave up some information, but I didn't know what.
Yeah,
Um, wasn't it like Apple or somebody refused, like they had phones and I don't know, the FBI or whoever, somebody wanted Apple to unlock these phones because there was information on it that they wanted. And
yeah,
this was not like a local police department. This was like the US government in some form or fashion.
right.
And Apple took it like all the way and was like, "No, we're not. No, we're not unlocking that phone for you."
Yeah,
And I forget they eventually unlocked it, but I think the government basically put like a a white hat hacker kind of notice out there that anyone that could open that phone, they'd pay them like X amount of dollars or whatever. And
right,
somebody did. But yeah, Apple stuck to their guns, which is not something I would expect that company to do. But at the same time, if they turn tail on their people, how many people are they going to lose? You know?
right. Yeah, these I also got too. 1958, 1958, 1960. D's. D and two P's. Jam.
Nice.
One Jam
BU.
BU and BU.
I picked something up today. I'm not going to show it on this stream because it won't do it justice, but I got something very old and very mint state.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've ever seen one in this kind of shape. So I was staring at that a minute before I saw you and I jumped on here. But this one, I really am going to have to do a lot more research on
You're
because
you're just over there being like, my precious.
I mean, I hate it, man, because like it's no silver. I just paid $200 for not even 4 grams of silver. Somebody should smack me, but it's so old and it's so cool. Like I have some of the ancient coins. Most of them are graded. Um, I mean, I guess technically I could send this in and get it graded, right?
Right.
I wonder. But we'll find out. And I got to send some stuff in for grading. I might do ANAX first just because it's cheaper. I hear it's a little quicker and just to kind of see the process. And then maybe from there, throw a couple of things at PCGS and see how that goes.
Right. Claim
Because
it.
CAC hasn't CAC hasn't opened up their grading service to the general public yet, or at least last I checked. I feel like they're going to be a top contender, when they do, but to my knowledge, they haven't yet.
Right.
And so I guess it's still a little iffy there whether or not they're going to continue to do that or go back to their secondary grading service, the CAC sticker that we all know and love, which that's kind of sad to think that that's going to go away, because that was kind of like a mark that you could point to that, yes, I have this coin in this grade, but like after double checking, this is one of the best examples out there. Like it was kind of like bragging rights, and added
Right.
some value in a lot of cases.
Right.
PCGS Gold Shield just doesn't quite have the same kick to it. So what do you have? Like, I know you're 3D printing some stuff, but like, do you have any plans as far as like the first few molds or what you're going to try to do?
Yeah, I'm not really sure, but yeah. It, just a sec. This guy messaged me on whatnot. He said that I can get that coin or that coin set here.
Oh, okay. You're actively going back and forth then.
Yeah.
Always dealing.
Yep, keeping up that grind.
So, scale, I think, is very important. You want to make smaller pieces. That was one of the things I started noticing kind of early on in some of my pours, was that 1 ounce is not an easy pour. Um, and the bigger it is, the easier it is to pour and to get a good product. So you got to find that balance between what you want to make and the size that you need to make it, because you need to make it as small as possible. That way it's, not as much silver. Therefore, your individual unit price is lower, right? I still haven't got on Whatnot. I need to see what all the fuss is about. I'll have to I don't know about signing up. Maybe I'll go over there and check out some auctions and see kind of how they go. I would like to think I can view stuff without actually signing up, but I guess we'll see. That Fenrir, uh, that's the newest one, I think, this year. You said Fafnir's from 2020, I think you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, Siren, what's up?
Uh-oh. Hello, Siren. How are you? There goes the neighborhood. Patriotic, welcome in. Good to see you. Ginger's over there trying to make moves happen on something that he's had his eye on. So
1400 is, I mean, that's pretty good.
So Siren, while he is busy, I will do my best to show you what I just picked up. picked up a drachma at one of the shops here in Utah with the owl reverse. Now I have to do some research. I don't think this is the normal I think it's referred to as like a tetradrachm, but I did pick this up and I paid a little more than I would have wanted for it, but I think it's gonna be worth it.
Yo, Patriotic Stacker and Southeast Stacker in here. We got two big hitters in here now.
There you go. Yeah, Southeast, welcome in. Good to see you, sir.
If anybody wants to come up and chillax with us, there's the link for you.
Are you done with your deal? Did you make it happen?
Yes. Yep, I made the deal.
He just said yes.
Yeah,
So,
it hurts me, but at the same time, I'm excited. You know, it always, I always am cautious and like, should I do it? I always second guess myself, but in the same instance, I'm like, screw it. You know, it's a rare piece. It's a rare set that it's just, I think every stacker should have, but there's not enough to go around for every stacker. You know, it's a very hard piece to get a hold of. Definitely in a good price range.
Okay, so it's definitely not the Athenian owl. I'm gonna have to do more research into this and see where this exactly comes from and how old it is. But
Siren, he paid, how much did you pay? Like 200 something?
200 even
200 smackers.
for 3.7 grams of silver. Whew. It's a rough day. Oh, we got patriotic.
How you guys doing today?
What's up? How's your day going?
Living the dream, man. Living the
Oh,
dream.
hell yes. Preach it.
We're able
Yes,
to stack.
dream.
We're able to spend $200 on a small coin, so we're living the dream.
Yeah. Hey, I just spent 243 on two ounces.
What are they?
The 2022 Fafnir Dragon set.
Oh, very cool.
Yes, sir.
Very cool.
That-
you know,
yeah,
me,
that-
you know, I'm strictly, cheap, much weight as I possibly can,
Hey, the thing is with that, I can always sell it for what I got it for, or even more, because it's gonna get older, and not a lot of people are gonna have it. So
No.
I can always sell it for more. It's the what's that called? The
The premium.
numismatic value of it.
But that's
Like
the thing.
the fact that it rarely anybody's gonna have it, and
the
I can.
numismatic part of buying numismatics and semi-numismatics and vintage, that's more of the investment side, where you can get better return for your investment. Obviously it's a smaller niche and you're going to have maybe a little, you got to find the right person that's going to want that individual coin or bar,
Right.
but you're going to find that person eventually and they're going to pay top dollar. At that point you could pretty much name your price.
Yeah.
So it's fun, and it makes it fun. It gives it variety. It makes it
Here's
more
a good
enjoyable.
here's a good example of that with See Happy Chappy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's been eyeing that thing for a while.
Oh,
Yep.
that's pretty.
He really wants it, and he missed the opportunity in Gold
What-
Sniping Farmers auction for it.
Is there something in it? What's that like?
That is rocks. That is rocks picked up from the so-called abduction site.
From.
So it's got a story behind it. From a so-called abduction area
Mhm.
that a family got abducted by aliens, and they put gravel or coin or rocks from that site.
Did they probe the family?
Oh, they probably
They get
probed them real good with no lube.
You know, and it's
Yeah.
funny that you guys talk about the numismatics because when I was in the shop earlier and I was talking to the owner, he actually stated to me that the numismatic side of his business is actually way down. And he said that the gold and silver bullion is what is just booming right now.
Hmm.
Yeah,
You-
I noticed that across the board. Because if you go back to the 80s, to the 70s, to the 60s, coin shops they were old coins, collectible coins. That's what coin shops were. They were selling slab coins or old U.S. coins, old foreign coins. They didn't
Ancients. Yeah.
bullion. And it wasn't up until I'd say the last 20 years where they started. As soon as these online sites started popping up,
Oh, great Scott. What's up, dude? And we got iReview in here. Hell yeah.
that's when these coin shops started bringing in the bullion because they realized that we can't keep our doors open if we're just selling numismatics.
Mhm.
But you'll ask every coin shop to this day, they would prefer to sell more numismatics because there's more money being made.
Right,
You
right.
can buy a coin, um, say a Morgan. They'll buy these sets. They'll bring in a set. They'll buy a Morgan. They'll give you as low as they possibly can so they can make profit. They can turn around and sell these coins and make $2, $3, $4, $500, $1,000 just per one coin. Well, in order to make that with bullion, I mean, you need to sell like a monster box of eagles in order to make, quite a bit of money. It's
Yeah, you might
you
make
gotta
$1 a round, maybe.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly for
Hey,
like just a round.
patriotic. This I could not find. They're all sold out online. And
Oh,
turns out, I think it was RC that I won this from.
yeah, that's Germania Mint. So that's the Hillreich, I think.
Hildegard
Yeah,
Valkyrie series.
so that's considered like a semi-numismatic.
Yeah.
Um, so that I'd say right now it's probably a $45, $50 coin.
Yeah.
Germania. What I like about Germania is that they check out all the boxes for stackers and collectors. Germania offers
Oh, definitely.
high premium stuff, and then they offer regular bullion.
I finally filled my 2023 tube of maples.
Of what?
Finally.
Is it a mixed tube or
No,
what is
just
it?
2023's maples.
Oh, awesome.
I finally filled it. The last 3.
Now I think the new maples, the 2023 maples, and granted they're bullion, it's regular bullion, but I feel that the 2023 maples by the end of this year, by the beginning of next year, is going to go up a lot in premium because these are the last maples that the queen will be on.
Yeah.
And not only that, these are the only maples that have the commemorative date honoring the queen. So I
Yep.
think that the 2023 maples will go up in premium and be very hard to get eventually. So if you got 2023 maples, hold on to them because I don't think you're not going to make a killing on them. But instead of selling $26 to $28 a piece, I think they might go up to $35, $40 a piece. I think.
Yeah, this I got gifted in a auction
Oh, is that the
by
reverse?
LLC.
Oh, with the privy marks. What's that? A rooster?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. My buddy, Silver Gold Stack Attack, gave me a privy marked maple with the panda.
Yeah.
And they haven't done any new privies on there recently. I don't think the Royal Canadian Mint has put any new privies on any of their maples in the last year or two. It's been a while.
Yeah, Stormy had a bunch of privies, maple privies in his auction the other night, and He was putting them up for $41, and they
Not
went
bad.
they went within seconds. They were all gone.
Oh yeah, they don't last long. Where'd
Nope.
Just Stack go? He disappeared.
Oh, I'm still here.
Oh,
He just
oh,
Ginger took the screen.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm still here. And Siren was asking me about the owl on this Dracum. So I still got to research and find out exactly where it's from. I think I'm just going to go out on a limb and say I think I got a really good price on it.
Let's get
I
a
got to
good look
find
at
out.
it.
The camera's not gonna
Is that an ancient?
like it. Yeah,
Oh wow. Is it from Rome or?
that's what I don't know. It's definitely not the Athenian owl, but
He bought it
it's
for $200, not knowing much about it.
yeah.
Hey, he's got it's. There's either two things. He did okay, or he overpaid. But the ancient coins. I mean, you know, you see what they go for, and
Yeah, I mean, you never know. That shop, of course, buys it for a profit, then sells it for a profit. So by the time it's gone to him, it's gone up in price.
oh yeah, it could be worth tons of money. It could be
Yeah.
worth double or triple or quadruple than what he paid, or
And whoever's willing to pay more, if
Exactly.
they're into old coins and like shipwreck coins,
Hmm.
you could put it
Yeah.
up for $300 and make $100 off of it.
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the cool thing with numismatics, vintage, and all that. Even though I'm not big into it, I'm mostly a stacker. I
Yeah.
do like, my old U.S. coins and, commemorative, old school U.S. commemorative half dollars and my pre-33 gold and vintage silver bars and stuff. But I never really got into the whole coin collecting, like collecting designs and ancients and shipwreck or anything like that.
Yeah.
But it is really cool stuff.
You can
And
find a lot of those coins on Whatnot. Like they're you can find a lot of shipwreck coins and graded. Like they're all graded coins too.
Oh, wow. I
Yeah, the
never.
numismatics are rough. They really are, because you end
Yeah.
up paying if you find a nice Indian head cent, you're paying anywhere from $80 to $200 for a penny. It's a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah.
Well, you can be like Triple P and spend $2,000 on a penny. I
Yeah,
bust his balls every day. Of that.
uh,
And I know it's worth it. I mean, it is worth it. It is a rare wheat penny, and it's worth.
like this, patriotic.
What
I
is
got
that? Is that
a VDR or VDB 1909
Oh yeah. MS. What is it? MS.
64.
Oh, what would you pay for that?
I bought it for $43.
Oh wow.
It's like a $70 coin.
Wow, yeah. He got this. I forgot what year it was, but it's like a rare wheat penny, and it was like in outstanding condition. But he spent like $2,200. I'm like, dude, that's an ounce of gold.
Damn.
That's an ounce of
Yeah.
gold. But
it'll hold its value though, because
Oh,
they're
no,
super rare.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Like I
Then
said,
we got
you'll
this
have-
beauty.
Is that a 2-ounce?
No, just one. It's
Looks bigger.
2018, the first year that they came out with the
The mint shield.
mint shield, and it's
Yeah.
in Q's
Yeah.
design.
Oh yeah, those are nice.
MS70.
I mean, the whole numismatic thing's not a bad gig.
Right.
It's fun.
Giggity.
You can make money. It's just, my mentality, like you have collectors, you have stack collectors, you have stackers. My mentality, I'll look at a coin and know, okay, it's rare. it's worth thousands of dollars. But I still, some in the back of my head, like, all right, should I get this coin, even though it's a good deal, that there's only 500 in existence, and it's worth probably $5,000. And he said he'd sell it to me for $4,500. I'm thinking, oh, 2 ounces of gold. That's just my thinking. You know what I mean? Like, I probably
Mhm.
shouldn't be like that because I probably passed. Well, I know I've passed up really good deals, but that's just, I don't know. It's more. I'm kind of like, I guess you could say boring. Just straight up
Patriotic
metal.
is boring person.
I'm just a boring stacker. Disciplined,
Well,
boring
but
stacker.
the size of the stack, like I envy the size of generic stackers stacks and the fact that it's easy to sort. My collection now is ridiculous. And I
I'll be right
have
back.
I have little tiny things that are worth a lot of money that if I misplace that, oops, it's a
Yeah,
big deal. But like with your silver, it's easy to just kind of stack, kind of put away in the safe or wherever you're keeping it. And if something did happen and you misplaced, a few rounds or something, it's definitely not the end of the world. Whereas with mine, I have to like segregate stuff and like, okay,
oh yeah,
everything in here is worth a ton of money. And so I have to put it in special security places and separate from everything else because
exactly.
it's just in a different class. Like that penny, I can oh, I mean, I have the 1916D, and then I have Mercdime, and that's worth about $1,000.
Oh yeah,
And then I have the 3/4 ounce gold Kennedy, and that's worth a little more than 3/4 ounce of gold. There's some numismatic value there,
oh
but
yeah,
those are two of my biggest pieces, and I know where they're at all times,
oh
All right,
yeah.
just because there's so much value wrapped up in them.
here's my most expensive coin,
Oh, geez.
Is that the 10 ounce?
5 ounce.
I've always wanted to grab me one, but again, it was just the premium that always. That I wanted to grab me the kilo Germania coins because I mean the detail. The bigger it is, the more enhanced the detail is, and they're beautiful. I mean, look at that; it's breathtaking.
I don't
But
know if I like the thick boys though. I'd rather more surface area than
yeah, instead
thicker.
of like wide, I get what you're saying.
But
So
it is still cool. It's just a giant chunk of silver.
Mm-hmm.
she's a chunky boy.
Speaking of very thin but wide coins, I had these. It was like a half ounce of gold. And I remember when I first started stacking, I bought it, and it was foreign gold. I think it was from Austria. And my local coin shop, was pushing this, foreign gold on me when I started because it was cheap. Foreign gold like Helvetas, Francs, Roosters, Sovereigns, are really low premium gold to stack. And I had this coin. I wish I never got rid of it, but it was the thinnest gold coin I've ever held in my life. It was like they took an ounce, like a half ounce gold coin, and they, put it through a machine to flatten it. Like a steamroller went over the damn thing like 20 times. And picture a half ounce, because that's what it was. It was like 15 grams, 16 grams, but it was wide, but it was so thin. It was like a pancake. You know what I mean? And it was so
Yeah.
cool. I gotta find out the name of it. I'll send you guys some pictures. But oh my god, it was an awesome coin. It really was. And it was 22 karat gold. So just like in a gold eagle or a gold Kruger M 20, it was 22, 91.67% purity. But yeah, that was cool. And
Yeah.
I buy cool things like that sometimes. But like right now, I'm focused on filling up my second Eagle Monster box. I'm focused on, finishing my RCM 10 ounce bar stack. So when I get focused on challenges and hitting goals, I try not to go off course and buy stuff because I'll go down a whole different, road and just end up causing myself trouble. But you don't know like how many times I'll see someone do it a video or something pops up like those cool revolver guns, those silver guns, they're
Oh, the
coins.
2 ounce.
Yeah, those are going around, and I'm like, oh man, I want to get one, but it's the stacker in the back of my head, like you got to finish what you're working on, finish that. But there's so much cool stuff they're putting out now that I
Look at this beauty.
really want. Oh, that's cool. That's Scottsdale, right? Don't they? Scottsdale makes a lot of the coins for like the island countries, island governments and stuff.
I'm not really sure who made it, but yeah, that is a gorgeous coin.
Yeah, that's nice. So I have a lot of silver. I have a lot of gold, but I don't have really a variety. Like I can look at your table and there's like 100 different styles of coins and sizes. I don't have a variety like that. I have 20, 30 different styles of 10-ounce bars and kilo bars and maples and eagles and, libertads. But I don't have a huge variety, And I used to. I used to have more because I was kind of like back in the day when I started, it was like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. And I would
Right.
just buy it, and now I'm kind of just like, well, I've been very like organized.
Yeah.
I was real big into like collecting all the different generics I could, and that kind of kept me going for a while. But even that got boring,
Yeah.
because I mean, yeah, there's tons out there, but like some of them aren't very cool. And then, yeah, that's what starts you looking at some of that more premium stuff. Like, some of the intaglio rounds are just
Oh yeah.
gorgeous. And so, if
Like
you
the
can pick
UFO
them
ones
up,
and
if you
stuff.
find them in a generic bin, by all means. But I think I kept up the generics for it was a little over a year, I think. And then I think I started buying like, graded silver coins, like
hmm
constitutional. And then from there, it's just been a slippery slope into, all kinds of stuff. But it's nice to have, like, especially with the kids, um,
hmm
we can talk about something, or when they're studying something in school, I can go pull out coins or, ancients or whatever from, somewhere in that time period and kind of show them and let them hold something, kind of gives them more of a connection. Or even when you're talking about like US history, you can show them some of the old coins, or like, you
Oh
know,
yeah.
Indian head sense, or the what is it, the flying eagle sense, and you can say, yeah,
Yeah.
this is the stuff they were holding in the stories that you're learning about. And
Yeah.
so that's
Yeah.
really cool. The history, I think, is what gets me more
I
than
mean,
maybe the value.
at the end of the day, when it comes to numismatics and rare coins, it's fun. It's a lot more funner than just plain old stacking. It is.
Yeah.
Um, and there's more of a chance of making more money, because it's not, most of these coins are not just going by the silver value or the gold value or the copper value. It's going by the rarity, the mintages, the where it was minted, the designs. It's fun. It's fun. It's cool. It's smart if you play your cards right and you know what they're going for. Some coins will go up in value and continue to go up. Some coins will go up in value and then kind of like lose popularity and then drop and then come back up. It's all about timing
Right.
with numismatics, especially when you're ready to sell or trade. It's about timing to try to maximize um, your money that you get back.
Yeah,
But
and you got to watch those markets too, because if you're not paying attention, something could happen. Maybe something goes up in value, or there's just not a lot of them out there at that point,
oh
and you
yeah,
may miss your opportunity to cash in on something that you otherwise, maybe didn't want to keep forever because
Oh,
you're not paying attention.
exactly.
look at this
Exactly.
guy.
Oh, there he is. He's at work. He's at work. He's always
When
at work.
when isn't he
Constitutional.
at work?
Job
What's
number
up,
7.
Constitutional? Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys know or got the notification, but the Royal Mint today. Now this is kind of like a half stack, half collector type piece,
Mhm.
you know. But just a few months ago, the Royal Mint released its coronation Britannia coins, honoring the King's coronation. Well, you know how the Royal Mint does a 10-ounce bar
Yeah,
each year, like a
it's working.
specialty 10-ounce bar, and there's a mintage of 6,000 each year. Like last year, I think they did the Three Graces. The year before that, they did the Lion something. This year, they did the Coronation 10-ounce bar. They just came out today. They're on pre-sale. There's a mintage of 6,000. They're selling them right now for like 280, 290. So there's definitely a premium there. But
Mhm.
these specialty bars that they release every year, they go for crazy money. Like those Lion bars they released like 2 years ago, they're $500. The Three Graces, they're 330,
Damn.
upwards $400. So I thought about buying a few of these today. Just so
Hey,
you know.
patriotic. Are you ready for this, dude?
Uh-oh. Is that a Dumbo?
That's the new
Dumbo?
2024 African elephant.
Oh, the Somalian elephant or something.
Yep, that's a face reveal coin right there.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah,
cool.
that's super shiny.
They're cool.
Gotta be careful.
But like, if you look at your table, man, you have a nice variety, so it's fun. It makes it fun, and I think that's why a lot of
Constitutional. He's a
stackers.
Dumbo.
Yeah, I think that's why a lot of people in our community are more stack collectors.
Yeah.
Because they can, there's some, they see something cool they like, they buy it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll pay for extra for, something that everybody else doesn't have. I mean, everybody's got proof Benjis, everybody's got Morgans, like some of those things, like, yes, maybe not this key date or that key date, but, for me, yeah, I like some of those, but really it's stuff like the thing that I picked up today where I can, show somebody and they've never seen one before.
Yeah,
Those are
Hmm.
the kinds of pieces I do like to have. I don't really go around showing my stack to many people outside of YouTube,
no,
but yeah, the idea still stands.
yeah, no, exactly. It's fun, and like, I'm a sucker for toned PCGS graded Morgans. So when I'm like, when premiums are high on bullion, that's when I'll
Mhm.
kind of, all right, let me ramp up on my slab coins. You know what I mean? Because I do collect the commemorative half dollars. I do collect, slab Morgans. But I think what draws me to the tones, not obviously the color, but not every tone coin is the same. Like you can have
No.
5 people that have an 1880, 5 Morgan dollar, and and blast white and an MS63 or 64, but there's really nothing separating the coin besides whatever bag marks or whatever, scratches that are on it or whatever. But
Patriotic.
oh yeah,
Look
that's
at that.
there you go. Yeah, but like,
That's
see,
a
that tone coin, it kind of gives it its own identity. You know what I mean? And that's what I like about the tones, because they're all different and they're all different colors and they're all, you know, toned in different spots, and that's why I like the toned Morgans. And I've paid some serious money on some Morgans, which I thought I never would have done, but I have. I spent like $500-600 on Morgans just because
yeah.
of the grade and the mint and the tone.
I bought this for $42, and it'll be in my race.
What year is that?
1889.
There you go. See, the 90s are what you want to look for. The 90s, they're some of the key dates in there. 90s are good years for Morgans.
Yeah.
What is it, 90 or 67, 1867 Indian Head, 1868, 1869, were all like decreasing mintages.
Mm-hmm.
So they get really high up there too. I was just looking at an 1869 in the
Mm-hmm.
shop. The guy wanted like over $250 for it.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
patriotic. You like toning?
Yeah. There you go.
And wait until the back.
Oh, wow.
oh,
That's
nice.
beautiful. The Mercury dime is my favorite constitutional to stack. Mercury dimes and walkers. I love walkers and Mercs.
The best part about them is there's no question, right? There's no question whether or not it's silver. They
Oh,
were
yeah.
all silver. I think that's one of the things that helps. The Benjis are nice too. Not near as popular, but the Walkers, it's just that time period. The artwork on the coins is just so unlike anything that we're trying to do
Oh, yeah.
today.
I mean, let's face it, old school Americana. Um,
Yeah.
our coins were outstanding. And it's not just only our coins, our cars. Our cars were beautiful. I mean, they were a piece of art, our cars back in the day. Just everything. Things were built better, things were, uh, better materials.
Yeah.
Not everything was shipped to China.
It,
Things were uh, built
these are
built
for
nice.
sale, patriotic too, if you want,
See,
if
no,
you're interested.
same thing with when it comes to Mercs and Walkers. I don't buy slabbed. I don't buy individual. Like you see, I don't know if you've seen any of recent videos, but I'm stacking another Mercury guardhouse box. I stack them. I buy them by the tube. So average circulated. That's how I buy them. So I'm stacking junk silver. Rather than kind of collecting. The only stuff I'll collect, like I said, are like the Tone Morgans. And for some reason they have to be in a PCGS slab. It's just my thing. And I know you shouldn't buy the slab, you should buy the coin, but I don't know, it's just I'm picky, man. I'm picky. They're beautiful, but
But yeah,
not,
these I'd probably sell for like $10 each.
oh yeah, you'd get it too. I mean, nice
That's not a
BU.
bad deal on those either.
No.
No, absolutely not. I mean, it's just gonna get harder and harder to find in good shape like that. And not to
Yep.
mention just your average circulated 90%. I mean, they stopped making this stuff in 1964, and they melted tons of it during the late 70s, early 80s. We honestly don't know how much is really out there. So who's to say when our kids are growing up and they decide to start stacking, if they can even get their hands on it anymore?
Yeah.
It's getting harder and harder, especially in the southern states. Every time I go down south for some reason, I can never find 90% in coin shops. Where
Yeah.
I am, there's boatloads of the stuff, but
I
I
got
just
this XF also 1945.
see that one right there, that Standing Liberty quarter. That is an iconic design, beautiful coin.
VG condition.
Oh yeah, I love
Yeah,
it.
I have the gold one, and
Yeah, so
it's really nice. I'm just mad that it's not the same size.
see, I say the last thing that the U.S. Mint put out that was outstanding, their last good release was the 100-year anniversary of the Standing Liberty quarter, the Walking Liberty half dollar, and the Mercury dime. And I remember I bought 2 sets full sets. The Walker, which is a half ounce, the quarter ounce Standing Liberty quarter, and the Mercury Diamond. I bought 2 sets, and that's one of my most, prized possessions. I love it. And, that's I stack gold. I don't really collect it, but that's pretty much my only collectible gold in my stack. But I
Here you go.
love it.
Patriotic. I got 5 Mercs, 1941 through 1945.
There you go. Common years.
Yeah. I picked them out of the bin at the LCS to round
There
up
you go.
my $100.
Where you live again? Where do you guys live? What state?
I'm in Clinton, Iowa.
Iowa.
I am in Ohio normally. Right now I'm in Utah.
So, 2 free states.
Yes, sir. For now.
Yeah.
Unlike New York.
For now.
Yeah, for now. Yeah, exactly. There's no taxes in your states, right?
Nope.
No.
Our coins are all tax free.
I gotta pay $1,000
Because it's
or
money.
Man,
Yeah.
the taxes. Yeah, that's what. Or like UK stackers. I feel so bad for them. Constitutional did a video on that one day about what is it they call that again?
more. VIP, VI something, VIG.
VAT
Anyways, where is it?
tax.
VAT.
That tax.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean they're paying tax just to stack. I mean, that's
yeah.
ridiculous.
If you're in Europe, you should not be stacking silver. You should be stacking gold.
Yeah.
Honestly, because there's channels like 365, Backyard Bullion, and they live, overseas. I think they live in England. or
Akadaka
something.
stacker.
And listen, silver's fun. I love silver, but if I was in their boat and I lived over there and they were going to try to charge, and an ounce of silver was going to cost me $50 when it's worth $25, no.
Shoot.
We're just talking bullion. This is not, numismatic. We're just talking bullion. You know what I mean? So they're paying a crazy tax on silver. But when they stack gold, if they buy gold, there's no tax.
Right.
Like sovereigns in the Commonwealth, like the gold sovereigns, they were made for the public. They were made for the public to pretty much buy and stack up. So yeah, if I was over there, I'd be strictly just a gold stacker, 100%, because the price they're paying. I remember I sold a 10-ounce Engelhart bar to this guy on Instagram. He was from Sweden. I forgot his name, but I know he was so nervous, of me shipping it over to him, and I guess customs getting a hold of it and then turning around and charging him tax because he bought it from me to try to kind of avoid that, right? But
I forgot to show you these.
you still have to go through
Patriotic. I got old date V nickels also.
Oh yeah, V nickels, they're cool.
All in good condition.
At the end of the day, what really makes these old coins awesome is that who held these coins? If they could talk, especially the one that
1890.
Oh yeah. I mean, look at the old school coin that he just bought.
Right.
I mean, if that could talk, if that could turn around and talk, where it's been, what it's seen, I mean, it's amazing. And just think, I mean, if that thing could talk, just imagine, the stories it could tell. Or even like those V nickels that you're having in your hand. I mean, that could have been in some guy's pocket during World War II, or World War One, out in the trenches. Like, it's amazing. And then to think that everyone that held those coins are no longer on this earth, which is another mind-boggling thing because
Well, that's what I think about when I see the Morgans, right? I think about like Wild West Saloon poker games where that was probably their chip for like the high rollers. They're playing games with just stacks of Morgans.
Look look.
Jesse James and Billy the Kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wyatt
Got some
Earp.
too.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that, Ginger. Put that up on the screen. Thank you. I got some sun.
Oh shoot.
Oh. And yeah,
What
so they're joking about how bald I am and how shiny my head is.
I'm bald
Constitutional.
too, man. I'm bald
So is
too.
he. That's the
Oh,
funny
shit.
thing.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm not showing my face today is because I haven't gotten a haircut in like a month. And so I have the hair that'll grow on the side of my head.
Oh no.
But then so it's like that typical old middle-aged man's, haircut. So I don't want to show it off. So
Coming over.
yeah, no. There's like I can't comb it over. It's just fuzz on the sides.
Oh shoot.
It's like a peach, peach fuzz.
Just slick it.
But
Get some hair gel.
I still need to, cut it back, and wax that head, and I'm good to go. But I need to find time to get to the barber.
He'll
And they
come
laugh 'cause-
come back in the live and just like rub his head.
I laugh at the barber because they're always busy. I've never seen a busier barber in my life. This guy, and there's like 4 or 5 people working there, but I can never get in because I have to like make an appointment 2 weeks ahead of time. Right? Well, that doesn't work for me a lot of times. But I'm like, listen, you can't squeeze me in. I got no hair on my head. You're mostly pretty much just trimming my beard and just giving me a quick buzz on my head and a nice straight shave. That's all you're doing. It's going to take you like 10 minutes. And they walk in, they see my head, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're right."
Right. You're good. You're good.
Yeah. We'll fit you in next time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not like you gotta shampoo my hair and
Be like Bugs Bunny with
No,
Elmer Fudd's.
dude, they literally spend 30 seconds on my head, and the rest of the minutes on my beard, trimming it up, cleaning it up, conditioning it, whatever they do. But yeah, I'm bald, man.
Yeah, I used to think I looked weird when I first started shaving my head. And now I look back at pictures of me with hair and it doesn't even look like the same person. And I can't imagine me with hair now.
Oh gosh.
Exactly. Dude, I was so disappointed when I started losing my hair. And I said, oh, shit. And I wouldn't come to it. I wouldn't like say, okay, I'm bald. Or just cut my hair. I kept my hair. Even though I had a receding hairline, I literally had nothing. I still kept growing.
Hey, Jersey.
And then eventually I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to shave my beard. I'm going to shave my head bald. And I'm going to grow out a long fucking beard. Stone Cold Steve Austin is awesome. Bruce Willis is awesome. I mean, Steve Wilkos. These are all bald fucking guys. Fuck it. I'm going to be bald.
I got gifted this through a mail call.
Oh, yeah. I remember that one.
Yeah. 1900.
Cool. Is that got a chop mark in it?
No, it's like paint or something.
Yeah.
I never did. Oh, yeah. Drop it.
Hey, it sounded good.
and
now
you know
got
what?
A chop mark in it.
You know what? Patriotic too. And I found, I'm finding this out, I guess I should say. Like bald, like apparently a lot of women prefer bald.
Yeah. No, my wife says, because, I like my beard, but my son always says, Daddy, I haven't, because my other kids, they've never seen me without a beard, but my son remembers me without a beard, and he says, Daddy, shave your beard, I want to see your face. I've never seen your face in a long time. And my wife says, if you shave your face, I will divorce you.
Jersey's
like, bald
Jersey, come on up
beard.
with us.
Bald with a beard. Keep it that way. I want you to be like that until, we're dead. So I keep the beard long, and I, shave my head. But I couldn't imagine myself, like, if we got the beard, we got the stash, we got the goatee going on. If we shaved that,
I don't look right.
I don't think we'd look good.
No, I don't look right.
Exactly. I mean, it's one thing if we had hair on our head and a clean shaved face, but when you're bald, you got to grow something. You got to grow a mustache or a goatee or a beard. Unless you can pull it off like Steve Wilkos, you know what I mean? He pulls it off, or Mr. Clean. But
Jersey Silver's in his birthday suit.
birthday today?
His relaxed fit.
Well,
Is it
so
his birthday
patriotic. No, I don't think so.
Oh.
But so patriotic. The thing with like you don't know because you're keeping your beard all the time. Mine doesn't grow in like probably full enough for a real beard, which is
Mhm.
why I do the goatee. But dude, my 5 o'clock shadow is like it comes in at noon. And it's thick, and I have stubble by like 3:30 in the afternoon if I
Oh,
shave
yeah.
in the morning. It's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. I'm the same way. And it was, I remember in high school, like I was able to grow a full beard at like 16 years old. It's crazy.
Yeah, hey Jersey Silver Stacker, this is my stuff for my race. I do races with mainly mainly dirt fishing. Every now and then, whenever I can, I'll do races with him. So this is my race variety pack here.
So did you end up paying off your car?
No, we're wanting to pay off the student loans first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we switched gears on that whole situation
Yeah, get
because,
the student
like,
loans out of the way. Yeah, that's the most
yeah.
important thing. But they hammer you.
Well, what they say though is you should pay off whatever you're paying the most interest on first. That's what they
Exactly.
say. I'm not that's not advice. I'm just saying that's what they say.
No, I agree
And
with you
there's some
there.
logic to that.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I mean, that's all free money you're giving away. You know that all that interest is just extra money that you shouldn't have to pay. Like credit cards, pay that
Yep.
sucker off. Don't pay the minimum. I mean, if you get like a lot of credit cards offer the deal 6 months, no interest.
Right.
Right. So like PayPal credit, for example, they do that 6 months.
Yeah.
Home Depot, a lot of these cards they'll offer 6 months. Amazon, you don't have to make a payment for 6 months and you won't get hit interest. But most cards, especially American Express, monthly. And if you don't pay that, you're going to be paying interest. And the more you spent on that card, the more you're going to pay. I think.
Hey, Constitutional, you have a good night, dude. Have a good day. Enjoy your Thursday.
Good one, man. Oh, I can't believe we're going into October. It's crazy.
yeah,
Shoot.
the entire summer just disappeared. The
Yeah.
last thing I remember, the kids were getting out of school, and they've already been back for like 5 or 6 weeks or something at this
Oh
point.
my God, unbelievable. Crazy how quick it goes. I wouldn't even really consider it much of a summer this year. In New York, we had the whole month of July was rain, and then August. It was so weird, but August is the hottest month in New York. We usually see 90, 100-degree August.
Dude.
And this month we were lucky. In August we were lucky to get in the 80s, if that. It was mostly in the 70s the whole month.
Yeah, we were breaking 90s sometimes, but a lot of times we were right in the middle of 80s the whole summer, and then it just creeped down to like 70s.
There was like 2 or 3 days in August where we seen 80-degree weather. It was in the 70s. It was such a sucky summer this year. And the spring, we didn't get barely any rain in spring, but July came. It was downpouring daily.
Dude, I don't know if you guys noticed, but have y'all noticed that the Pac-Man coins have been shooting like popularity?
No.
It's like ridiculous. Like every race that I've been in, they're like, "Hey, do you have Pac-Man? Do you have Pac-Man?" Everyone's asking for Pac-Man, and I'm like, "Dude, I can't even find them either.
Huh?
I cannot find them on any online bullion dealers. Like
I remember
it's crazy.
AtMex when they released them, they had tons. Like There were tons of them in stock for a long time, but I guess they gotten popular. I'll tell
Yeah,
you what I
like
want though.
it's the old people that like Pac-Man back in the day, and they're like, "Oh, I love silver too. Let's combine them."
Yeah.
Silver and Pac-Man? Hell yeah.
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 But I don't think
And
the
there,
people in the chat appreciate you saying old. You know, most of the people in our community grew up playing Pac-Man. You're sitting there saying, "Yeah, the old people." Pac-Man was in the 80s, so like the average person that grew up in the 80s are in their late 40s, 50s.
Oh,
They're middle aged. They're not old.
SGSA is in here. What's up, dude? He said old people. What the hell?
Old people and Pac-Man. You know, instead of saying like old people and radios, you know, you're like old man and Pac-Man. You know, shit.
well, there's a funny thing about technology that's going on because yeah, there's advances and things change fast, but the drastic stuff I think is mostly gone. I'm sure there'll be some in the future, drastic advancements, but like when you really look at like our generation and maybe like the generation or two before it, and even some of the early, American, um, then you look at all like I saw a thing the other day where I think it was on the Rogan show where they were talking about the change from horse and buggy to automobiles, like him and Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, an entire industry wiped out in like 2 decades from
Oh
start
yeah.
to finish that had been in place for hundreds of years, just
Oh yeah.
gone because of automobiles.
Yeah.
And then, like us, where we remember 8 tracks and records and cassette tapes, where all that's just gone. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
it's still here, but it's none of it's functional or will ever be again.
No,
And
exactly.
so people don't even realize what answering machines used to be or like how important it was when caller ID came out. You could tell who was calling.
Trackers.
Oh
Trackers. Remember
yeah.
the tracker? Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now they
And,
got an
and
Apple Watch.
yeah, and I don't think that kids are gonna appreciate it as much because they just see so much changing constantly that
Yeah.
there's not it's gonna take like a real big leap for them to feel like they're completely out of touch. You know what I
You know,
mean?
exactly. And you know it's crazy, but when we think of this, when we think of cars and taking flight with planes and cell phones and technology, everything, all this stuff is relatively new.
Mm-hmm.
The invention of the vehicle, the invention of airplanes are 120, 130 years old. Now looking back, that's not too long ago.
No.
Out of all the years we could have been born, all the generations, all the decades, we were pretty much all of us that are alive today were born into like the most. You know what I mean? We could have been born where there was no power in our house. You know what I mean? We could have been born 200 years ago.
With candles and stuff.
Yes, I'm saying we were born in like the and hard to explain it, but like it's
We could have been born in
we're very
1909.
we're
With
very lucky to have what we have and have come so far and so quick. It's amazing. I mean, like to this day, taking flight is still one of the most amazing things in my eyes. It's like it's unbelievable. And another
could you
thing that really
imagine? Sorry. Could you imagine
what was that?
being a stacker back in like 1700s and just
Oh
like
my god.
keeping every single coin mint
Yeah.
state 70s?
Oh yeah.
Like
That used to be a thing, right? When they outlawed gold, right? Families would have like a chest, usually lined with like velvet, and they would keep their gold coins and stuff in that
Yeah.
chest. Like
Yeah.
it was very common for a family to actually hold on to gold coins and things like that. Silver, not as much. It didn't have near the value it does today, but gold coins.
Yeah.
Um, they almost
yeah.
always had something like that in the house, and it just you look at that and then you see like where we've strayed from, like, because China, right? A lot of the Middle Eastern countries, like Turkey and different places, still value gold. Like in Turkey, when you give a wedding gift, it's a solid gold bracelet for the bride.
Oh
And they
yeah.
put them all on the bride's arm. And at the party, like, she's got this whole arm full of gold. Um, that you don't get them a blender, you don't get them a gift card to this, you buy them gold, even if it's a small gold bracelet, it has to be a gold bracelet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you just look at that, and then what we value as America in society, it's
Right.
ridiculous. Like, we've lost
Yeah.
it. And the stackers and the collectors are still holding on to the ideals, but it's sad that we're this fringe part of society when more people should see the value of precious metals, not even immediately, but over time.
And it's funny because across the world, not only just in the Middle East, Europe, Asia, there's a lot of stackers in those parts of the world, and Europeans. Like, there's a video on YouTube where this guy walked around offering a kilo silver bar or a Hershey chocolate bar. All the people said, "I'll take the Hershey bar because I can eat it."
Hmm.
Not one person says, "I'll take the kilo bar." Now in
Right.
Europe and Asia and the Middle East, the people know the value of gold and silver. They know
Mhm.
it's worth something. They know it's been a currency for thousands of years.
Mhm.
And you know what? Despite America being the greatest country in the world, um, the freest country, the most awesome country where you have the most opportunities, I couldn't pick a better country. I love my country. But the majority of American people are very stupid.
Mhm.
Oh,
We are
definitely.
stupid
Definitely.
people. We are very stupid compared to Europeans and the Middle
You
East. I
know,
mean, you go
uh,
into doctors' offices, most of your doctors are Indians or Asians. Most of your lawyers are Jewish. It's over
see,
there, they longer school. They take, everything's, takes much more work, much longer. Um, people are taught life lessons over there too, rather than, you kids graduate school and they don't even know how to write a check or figure out a mortgage or anything like that. They
see a
teach you
good
that over
example when it comes to people knowing value and stuff like this, um, is the fact that a lot of people ruin it for the others. Like the fact that that one jewelry guy in New York, he's on YouTube. What's his channel called?
Oh, I forget what it's called, but I
What
know
the
who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
he goes out on the streets, literally
there.
puts
Cracked NYC.
yeah,
Yeah.
he literally tries to hand people kilo ballers of silver, and they're like, no. And it's all because people have been numb to other people trying to hand them flyers and just random crap that they try to sell to people. Like, people ruin so many things for others that it
Hmm.
just becomes normalized to not not accept any gifts on the streets.
I mean, look at the
Well,
simple thing is drinking and driving. Back in the day, you could go to a restaurant with your wife and
Ooh,
have a glass of wine and be able to drive, and they would bust your balls because they knew you weren't drunk. But for
he
all
sent
those
it to me.
dumbasses that would get plastered and drive, they ruined it for everyone else. So now you can't even go to a friend's and have a drink and drive yourself home without, no tolerance.
right.
All
And
right,
it's
silver and gold
ruined
stack
shit for
attack.
years.
Have a good one, guy. We'll see
Have a
you
good one,
later.
bro. I'll call
And
you later.
look at this. He
That's
just sent me a
beautiful.
confirmation of the picture.
Oh,
That
that's nice.
that's what I'm gonna be
Whose is
buying.
that?
That's his Fafnir.
Yeah, Fafnir Dragon Infinity
That's
Dragon set.
Germania.
Yep.
Yeah,
So who you buying that from somebody? You said, or
Yeah. I just paid him.
that's a
yeah. And
beautiful
if you
one.
have those, you have to have the double capsule like that. You
Oh,
just have to.
definitely.
Oh yeah, yeah. I like the one they did colorized ones. Germania
Yep.
released that.
They're like
One was-
$500 freaking dollars.
Oh, dude, I would see. That's what I mean. Like, I'd like to buy those, and it's not that I don't have the money. It's just there's a voice in my head that says, you know what? For what you just paid for that, you could have bought a quarter ounce of gold. You could have bought 2 10-ounce bars, and that's just. But I've been
It's a
saying
rarity.
in my head for a year that I want to get one of those colorized. The blue one, I think. I think
Yep.
it's blue, and there was
Yeah,
a gold
it's
one.
it's a light blue with like a goldish hue color in the
Oh my
background.
God, it's such a beautiful. I
It's
should say coin.
gorgeous.
Well, you know,
It's a
I don't
set.
naturally they're rounds, but they're they're awesome.
No,
Yeah.
I
It's really
think
cool.
I think there's a face value on those, isn't there? I think they're
Yeah,
like a
so
5 mark.
they are. See, people get very confused with the germanium and rounds. They're actually rounds because
Yeah.
it does have a currency on it,
Denomination.
a denomination, but it's an old denomination. It's not used anymore.
Yeah.
So they did that to make it look like a coin, but it's actually a round. But that being said, just a few months ago, the Germanium Mint made their first official bullion coin. I think it's for Malta. They made it for the country of Malta.
Right here.
Yep,
Yeah,
there
he's
you
got
go.
one.
Yes. So that's Germania's Mint official, very first bullion coin that's actually backed by a government. What Ginger's holding in his hand there. So that's their
€5.
very first. See, yep, that's their very first. So it's actually a euro. It can be used in other countries, which might actually also that's not the Phillies are euros too, I think. But that's their very first bullion coin. The other ones, even though they had a denomination, they're just pretty much rounds.
Marks
They're not
are
backed by
used
government.
in fantasy games and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, it was
Like
also
D&D.
The Germans used it back during World War II. I believe they were called marks.
Mhm.
The German mark. And matter of fact, I have some old Nazi German silver coins. Those are cool. They're not worth crazy money, but you can get them. I mean, your local coin shop probably carries them, but they're just cool to have. And the reason why I bought them because it's history. You know,
Right.
they're cool. So I do have some of those. Those are cool. They're unique. They're different. I mean, dark history behind them, but you got to learn about history, right?
Well, and again, like what you were saying earlier, it's not necessarily even the coin. It's where has it been and what has it been through?
Exactly.
You know, was that in a bunker somewhere in some dude's pocket while they were planning the Blitzkrieg? You know, you don't know.
Yeah. Was it in like Hitler's pocket? You know, you don't know.
Yeah, right.
You know, I mean, it's cool. Just like I love Confederate bills, like the old school Confederate bills. I mean, it's a piece of history. It's cool.
Right.
All right, gentlemen, I got to get off here.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off here too. I'm originally I was gonna stop in and say hi quick, but
Things got out of hand.
yeah,
They usually do. Yeah, it was
fun.
great.
Just that it was fun, Ginger.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, have a great day.
Pop in, I'll pop back in. But
enjoy
right,
your
I'll catch you guys
Thirsty
later.
Thursday.
Thank you too. See you guys later.
Bye.